Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Gregory Dixon, your real estate rock star here in the lovely city of Los Angeles. Hey, I just wanted to reach out to you guys. Just did an interview and I was asked a question. And the question was, it was a two-part question. If you were a superhero, who would you be? And the second part was, what was your special power? And I answered it well. I said, well, the superhero I would be is the superhero that I am. I'm a real estate rock star. And I know there's a lot of other real estate rock stars out there. And they say, well, what would be your special powers? And my special powers is I make dreams come true. I make dreams come true. I put buyers with sellers. I put investors with deals. I connect the dots and make dreams come true. Now, to all my other real estate rock stars out there for you, here's the real estate rock star tip of the day. A lot of times you're going to meet potential client, and anyone that you meet may be a potential client. And they're going to ask you, well, how's the real estate market? Please don't shoot yourself in the foot by saying, oh, the market's great. The reason why I say that, the real estate market breaks down into basically four categories. You have buyers, you have sellers, you have investors, and you have renters. Now, depending on what segment of the market you're talking about, it could be great, it could be horrible. Right now, we're in a seller's market, which means the market is great if you're a seller. If you're a buyer, the market is good in one aspect, that money is cheap, meaning that interest rates are low. You can borrow more, you can leverage more depending on your credit. But prices on homes is high and the inventory is low. If you're an investor, same thing. Money is cheap, but inventory is low and prices tend to be high. You got to find deals. Well, if you're an investor, you're only going to buy a deal anyway. And if you're a renter, rental prices have really gone up. Places that were renting, let's say, as little as 3-4 years ago for $1,500 are now $2,500. So answer that question that way. When you're asked about how's the market, ask the potential client, what segment of the market are they talking about, because it breaks down different. And then you can give them a more informed choice. And if that person wants to sell, hey, you may have a client. If that person wants to buy or rent, you've educated them. If that person is an investor, then they know that you understand what the climate is in the market today. Another tip, and this is for sellers. This is for my sellers out there. I know that when a house in your neighborhood sells for, let's say, John down the street sold his house for $750,000, and you feel that your house looks better than John's house and it's nicer than John's house, so you feel that, yeah, okay, I'll let you list my property, but I want to sell it for $900,000. You have an emotional attachment to the house, so yes, you feel your house is worth more. But ultimately, it's going to come down to comps. It's going to come down to the comparables of what's selling in the neighborhood and what the prices are selling for in that neighborhood. Now, hopefully, you can price the property right and get into a bidding war, which drives the price up. And sometimes, because of lack of inventory, your home will sell for over the list price. And that's what you should really concentrate on, pricing your property correctly, not using the emotional attachment that you have and feeling that your house is better than someone else's house that sold, so you should get a lot more money. Now, if you have more amenities, if your house is upgraded, if it's recently remodeled, then that's going to play a big part in pricing it out. But if it's basically the same house with the same size, the same room count, the same bed and bath count, similar square footage, similar lot footage, zone the same, then it's pretty much gonna be priced at what the comps in that area are. You're not gonna get a substantial amount more than that, unless it's a bidding war. Unless it turns into a bidding war, and in that case, if you accept a higher offer, please make sure that that offer is not appraisal contingent. Please make sure that you remove all the contingencies, because what will happen is, and some agents do this, and hey, they're real estate rock star agents, and there are some agents that will do anything to try to make a deal and not be ethically correct or have any morals or principles. And I'm hoping that you're not dealing with one of those guys, because there are so many amazing, wonderful rock star real estate agents and realtors that could just do a phenomenal job for you. Now, the reason why I say remove the appraisal contingency if it goes fairly above the list price, because if that person is getting a loan, they're going to base it on the comps. And if no property in the area has sold for what you're trying to sell your property for, you have no comps to support that price. And unless that buyer is going to come in with the money that he's bidding over to cover that difference, you're going to have a deal that's not going anywhere. So you want to be aware of that. You want to be aware of that going in. And another tip for a seller: if you are selling your property, have it show ready. Cut the grass. Remove the clutter. If you can, remove the clutter. Have the house neat and clean, presentable for showing. If you really want a good showing, you really want a good open house, you really want a good turnout, have it show ready. Have it show ready. And if you need any tips or suggestions, reach out to me. Gregory Dixon realestate.com, alphaelite.com. You can call me 323-477-2684. That's my direct number. And I love to talk to you, give you any suggestions, give you any tips. If you want to know how much your property is worth today, as of today, give me a call. It's no problem. Get that right out to you. Same day. And for my buyers out there, you are in a very, very competitive market right now, meaning that inventory is low. And it's a seller's market, which makes it really competitive for buyers, because you have listings that are coming on the market. If they're priced correctly, they're not staying on the market long. So the tip today for buyers are: have a pre-approval. Listen to what I just said. Have a pre-approval, not a pre-qual letter. Pre-approval letter means you're ready to go. Means all the work is done. If you find the property, that lender is ready to loan you that money to acquire that property. So you want a pre-approval letter, not a pre-qualification letter, right? And those are my tips for today. Like I say, Gregory Dixon, your real estate rock star. Give me a call. Email me. Go to GregoryDixonRealEstate.com. Check it out. If there's something on there that there a property you're looking for, you can just type it in, type an address, type the area. You need to make an appointment with me. There's a feature where you can make an appointment, or you can call me direct, 323-477-2684. Have a great day, guys.